how to create content that makes people buy from me or invest in my offers or products. What should I even post? How do I know if it's even working? If you ever had questions like these, then this video is definitely for you. Today we are going to break down two things that will completely change how you see content. First one is the buyer's journey, second one is content funnel. By the end of this video, you will exactly know what type of content to create for every stage of your audience. So instead of randomly posting, you will have a system that attracts, nurtures, positions, and finally converts your audience into paying clients. So let's dive in. The buyer's journey is basically the path someone takes from the moment they discover you to all the way when they finally invest in your offers. So this is the path, is the buyer's journey. Think about it. I'll give you one example. You are scrolling through Instagram or LinkedIn and you come across a content piece that you really like. And then you go follow that creator. So that's the moment where your journey starts. And when you are a few weeks later, you download their freebie, you sign up for their lead magnet, or you engage with their multiple content, you check out their other content, if they have a podcast or YouTube, and then you have started that journey. And after that, till the point when you finally invest in their offers, and this entire path from finding them to all the way to investing in their programs is the buyer's journey. And if you don't understand where your audience is on this journey, you will either overwhelm them, with your offers too soon, or you will bore them with your content, by not telling them what is their next step. Knowing this journey helps you to create right content at the right time, basically. On the internet, you can find that some people teach that there are 3 stages of buyer's journey, some people teach that there are 5 stages of buyer's journey, some people teach there are 7 stages of buyer's journey. And I am not saying which one is true or which one is wrong, but I have personally found that, mapping out content in 5 stages, it works well and it makes much more sense to me. So I will be sharing the 5 stages of buyer's journey here. Okay, so the first stage is problem awareness. So let's start with a scenario. You want to post content, you have few ideas as well, but you don't know how to create ready to post content. That's problem awareness. Something is missing. In this case, not having enough skill set or systems to create content. But you don't know the solution yet. It's same with your clients as well. In this stage, your job is to create content that helps them to see real problem clearly. It's validating what they feel is missing. Right? So if I'm creating content for this stage, then I will be creating content around, why are you not able to create content even if you have ideas? Or why are you not able to write captions for your posts? Something like this. So now stage 2, solution awareness. Now at this stage, your audience are looking for the solution and they are exploring all the possible options. And in this stage, your role here is to provide educational solution-based content. For example, this video is your solution awareness content. This is educational video. Okay. So now stage 3, consideration. In stage 3, they know the problem, they know the solution, and now they are comparing their options. So in this stage, you have to show why you are better, why your method works better, why you are better than your competitors, basically, So share your frameworks, your philosophy, your thought process, your opinions, and what makes you different than all other people. This is what you have to share in the stage 3. So basically here you are positioning yourself as an expert, you are positioning yourself as an authority. And this is where the trust factor is built. This is where, people think that you are expert and they trust you. Basically that. So if I am creating content for this stage, then I will be creating content like why I don't want to be an influencer mindset is blocking your next financial goals. Or why can't you create content even if you are expert at what you do? I will create content like these in this stage. Stage 4, decision. At this point, they really want to work with someone, and it can be you. But they still have some doubts. Will it work for me? Is it worth my money? Do I still have the time? And all the objections. And this is where your content, it needs to handle objections, right? You can share testimonials, case study, client wins, and behind the scenes of process. That kind of content you can create here. For example, if we take continuation of previous example, then it's how I have helped my client get 0 leads from social media to booked out for every week. This kind of content I can create, and I can share everything that behind the scene, that how I have helped her, right? At this stage, a lot of people think that they need to convince their target audience or their clients or their leads, but actually you are just helping them to trust themselves enough in their decision and make the right decision. Basically that. Stage 5, repurchase. And the journey, it doesn't end at sale, just first sale or first purchase. If they have if their experience is good, they're going to buy from you again. Basically that. So this stage is not about content. It's about the kind of customer experience you provide. What is your offer? What is the transformation you provide to the client? It's all about that. Okay. And actually, it's easier to close your old customers. It's easier to work with the old customers rather than getting the new ones, because they have had experience, good experience. They have gotten the results. So yeah, basically that. If their experience with you was supportive and valuable and transformative, they will buy from you again. Otherwise, they won't. So now let's talk about lead temperature. I'm sure you have heard about, cold lead, cold audience, or warm audience, hot lead. So I will be talking about that. So cold leads is they barely know you or they don't know you, and they are definitely not ready to buy from you. The second one is warm lead. So warm lead, they know you, they interact with your content, and also they know you exist, but they're not ready to buy from you. But it's one of the options. They consider you as an option. So hot leads, they trust you. They trust in your expertise, the kind of value or transformation you can provide, and they are ready to buy or very close to buy from you, about to be ready to buy. They are called hot leads. Content funnel, basically, it moves your audience from this lead temperature, from the cold to hot. So let's talk about the content funnel. Content funnel is basically a strategy that helps your audience from step by step to, to move through your buyer's journey, so that they can discover you or they can buy from you. Basically, content funnel helps people to travel through the buyer's journey, basically that. So now let's map out the strategy. I generally use 4-step process. The first one is attract, then nurture, then position, and then convert. So if we talk about the attraction part, it's all about the content that is for, mass audience, that is for the attraction. It will go to your cold audience. It will go to the problem awareness content, solution awareness content. It will be mix of both. So I hope you understand, right? So the second one is nurture, and here you are nurturing people. You are building relationship, and this helps. If we talk about this nurture, content category of content, it helps people to trust you, right? So create content like that. So you can create share your stories, you can share educational content, that kind of content, it comes under this category, right? So third one is position content. And in this content, you have to show that why you are different than others. Basically, why your working process is different or better or easier. Why? So in this position, you are showing. So the fourth one is convert. And in the conversion content, you share the content promotional content. Simple as that. So whenever you are posting content, just think of it like the filter. Think of content funnel like a filter, and think of it is this content comes under attract category or nurture category or position category or the convert category. Which category it comes under, and create content for that specific set of audience. It's all about matching what you create to where your audience is in the journey. The buyer's journey shows you the stages they go through, and the content funnel, it shows you what kind of content they need at each and every stage, basically. If you combine these, you will never have to worry about what should I post, how to create content, basically these kind of questions. And that's it. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop comments. I would love to answer them. And if you want to understand your target audience more, the kind of language they speak, what is their problems, their desires, thought patterns, and everything, I have created this video for you. You will find this on the screen. And I have shared everything step by step. And I have also shared some ChatGPT prompts so that, you can move faster. So yeah, see you on the other side.